And so before I select my language, I'm going to go ahead and say that our next game on the card is Coffee Talk. And this too is the demo for Coffee Talk. So our next game is Coffee Talk, and this is the demo for Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk is available on PC, macOS, and you can get that through Steam, Humble Bundle, or GOG.com. I thought itch.io was on there. I can't remember, but I think itch.io is another place you can get it. But you can also pick this up on the consoles for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Now for PC and Mac OS, it's going for about $12.99. The consoles, it's $13.99 USD. And this one is developed and published by Togi Productions. So let's go ahead and jump right on into this one. If you've seen Valhalla, the bartender type visual novel, that's kind of what Coffee Talk reminds me of. This is a DRM free build, okay? So we're gonna go ahead. Loving the graphics. Of course, I love anything that's kind of like pixel. Love the music already. You know, you guys know that I'm a big lo-fi fan, so let us play the game. What's your name? My name? We're gonna go with Ready Set. That's my name. Ready Set. Don't wear it out. Confirm. Yes. A game by Toga Productions. That is so gorgeous. Seattle 2020. Oh no! This is made during this came out before, I think, the pandemic, but oh no! A city filled with dreams and madness. Hey, this isn't Seattle, it's not raining. A time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in history. I love this music, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, low-key, I kinda really want a copy of this now. Like, I legit, like, I'm playing the demo, but the music alone would make me want to buy a copy of this. I wonder if Xbox has it on Game Pass. I'm not sure though. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. But still, it is a place, a time where anything can happen. Okay, no, I'm digging it. Oh wow. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. Okay. So it's a fantasy world, and when humans live among them as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Okay, I'm digging it. Most of these stories are left untold. But some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. I really love this music, like, so far. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. A place where people share their stories. And these are their stories. And these are the days of our lives. This game is very gorgeous. Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. That is a very... It is very nice. I want to say I thought I had a copy of this, but I can't remember. I thought it was like given out in like a humble bundle at one point in time. But I mean, see, now we know we're in Seattle, Washington. It's raining. Hey, Ready Set. How's the night so far? Going pretty good. Huh? What happened? Well, you know, things, this and that. Man, that's a bummer. That's good to hear. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. You got that right. Do you remember my plan too? I like our phone case. Yes, please. And if you forgot how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Lady after my own heart. I also too like triple shot espressos. Well, when I was drinking coffee, that's what I would go to. I would add espresso shots and they would look at me like I was crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna assume it's in brew pad. Nope. Espresso. Dark chocolate, green latte. Okay, so maybe not here. Okay, that's her. Okay, so wait, what do we need? Oh, coffee, and coffee. Got it. I was like, wait, what do I need? Okay, it tells you down there. Okay, that makes sense. I guess we're serving it, right? That aroma. Exactly what I need. Anyway, where were we? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know. But it seems like the right time for something bigger. Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. You know who owns the Evening Whispers? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presents itself, I took it. Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally, I pitched my book idea. And, okay, don't keep me on the edge of my seat. Come on, don't look at me like that. Yeah, I know, it was such a stupid thing to do. Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories, so he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. Sweet. That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. I have to check to see if Coffee Talk, like if it's a deluxe version to get the soundtrack, because I'm digging this, or I'm gonna see if it's on Spotify or Bandcamp and get it that way too. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. That was last week. Again, don't look at me like that. Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. Yes. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know? Here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, hi there. Hey, how are you? Hello. Right, you see this, Freya? Good evening. It's not so often well, maybe we do see tieflings in here. I don't know. Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So no espresso, so definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in it, please. Okay, well, we're gonna make you. We're gonna go here. And we have a dark chocolate. Which takes 3 chocolates, so. Thank you. So warm. Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night. Thank you, Freya. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, it is good for business, having the coffee shop only open at night. Definitely not. Then why? That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running a coffee shop like this? Well, you know, there's other means of doing. Don't question me. Okay, don't question me. Exactly. Night owls need love too. Like when I lived on campus, having that like nighttime coffee, it actually works wonders, you know. Because like the library would be open 24 hours, and in the student like union area, there was a coffee shop there, and I would go there, and that's where I would get my coffee. And then when the fall came around, I switched to getting the hot like apple cider and stuff like that. That was my go-to. It was either warm apple cider or a coffee. Exactly. Right. Like that's like don't judge me. Right. As the imprint said, you clearly needed this coffee shop to be open. So Freddy said here is damn rich. That's the secret. That could be. Oh, really? Don't worry about it. Reddy said can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. Yeah, for me, when I was really big into my writing, my favorite place to go to, ironically, was down by the Riverwalk. And I would either go down by the Riverwalk and look out at the water because where I originally stayed, we lived across from, well, our downtown area is across from Canada. And so that was one of the things that I liked. I used to go downtown a lot. And then there was another place I would go to where there was a hill, and I would go there and write and look at the water. So anywhere near water for me was my, they're gonna get together. Oh, wow. But yeah, for me, when I was writing, like actually physically writing, that's where I would go. Like I used to take a notebook. Like one of my biggest things, when I was really into my writing, I never left home without like one of those small memo little notebooks and a pen, always a black pen. Like I cannot stand looking at blue ink. And there's a story behind that. I was in honors English in, not middle school, but in high school. For 10th grade, I was in honors English. And our honors English teacher, if you wrote in any color except for black ink, she would write this big fat red F on your paper. So I cannot stand the look of blue ink now. It has to be like black ink. So like whenever I buy pens, it has to be black ink. If it's any other ink, like any other colors I'm fine with, but if it's legit like the traditional blue ink, like if it's a light blue, I can deal with it, but if it's the dark like traditional blue ink, I freak out. Like I don't know why. Yeah, well, to be fair, in the classroom, she had funeral home calendars around the classroom, so I think it was deeper than that. Exactly. You know, I never thought about that till you brought that up, Indian Print. Like, if she was all about black ink only, then why were you marking big old fat red F's on our paper? That is a very good question. Personal, interesting, weird stories. Exactly. I also contributed to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then, are you here to write a new piece? I should be. Yeah, like I legit get upset with blue ink, and I hate when a person gives me a pen and it's blue ink. I'm like, I'm like, yeah. I was like, no. And then because I was always like a perfectionist, so I always followed the rules and stuff. So I always wrote in black ink, but I had a friend of mine who turned their paper in blue, and she wrote that F on their paper, and I was like, oh no. I was like, yeah, no. And then she ended up going out on leave for a bit, and so we had another teacher, and you know, we were all kind of nervous, and then she was like, well, you can write in any type of ink you want to, but I always stuck with black. The way that she explained it, the teacher that wanted us to write in black ink, she explained it to us that it looked more professional than writing in like blue. It looks professional in black ink or something like that is what she told us. So that's why I always choose, like for pens, it always has to be like black ink for me. It cannot be the traditional blue pen. I should be, but I don't even know what to write about. I think here's the boyfriend. Legolas? Okay, that's not his name. That was rude of me. Legolas? Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. A tiefling and an elf. Wow. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Right. I'm like Legolas and a tiefling? Scandalous. This is a good story. You need to write about this, Freya. Surprised me. What kind of an order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Something bitter to keep me awake with milk. Oh, and draw some latte. He want that green latte. Art on the top. You would be that jerk. Oh my goodness, you jerk. A cappuccino? Okay. Yeah, I'll go with the cappuccino. So we're gonna brew it. He wants latte art. Like, what? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna make. Like, what? You see a screaming rabbit? I'm like, what? He wants me to... Can I reset? Okay, we can reset, because I'm like, a butterfly? A butterfly would be good. See a snail or a butterfly, see a screaming rabbit. Okay, let's try a butterfly. I should be able to do a butterfly. Oh my goodness. I don't know if the butterfly is gonna work. Let's see. Clearly art is not... No. See, this is the perfectionist in me coming out now. It looked like a pretty dragon. The perfectionist in me is coming out. Okay, let's see. Maybe do this. Right. I'm kind of seeing a tree. A bit. Oh, let's do a tree. I can do a tree. That I know I can do. We can do a tree. Looks kind of nice. With a bird in it. There we go. Tree with a bird. There we go. We got a tree with a bird in it. There we go. I'm gonna serve it. No, we're not gonna go overboard with it. Part of me wants to go overboard, but I'm gonna serve it. We're gonna serve him the tree with the bird. Is this what you call latte art? Well, you know what, Legolas? Your girlfriend's hot. Nah, I'll say it. Boom. Boom, okay? Your girlfriend's hot. That's cute. Well, then you get back here and show me how it's done. Right, exactly. That's why Freya was in here hitting on your girlfriend. Perfect. Anyway, I was distracted by some work. Plus, there's the rain. It's okay, Baileys. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh yeah? I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Baileys. No, you're Legolas. Like, Baileys? Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lou. Or Lua? I think it's Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, Lua. Okay. I hear Bailey's and I automatically think of Kahlua for some odd reason. I think Bailey's is like a Irish creamer, or like, I know they use it in alcohol. I was gonna say, right, I thought it was a liqueur, because I know they use it in, or is that Kahlua they use in mudslides? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. Okay, Kahlua is in the mudslides, yeah, because like my sister drinks mudslides. I'm more of a hard liquor drinker myself, so like I usually go with like Long Island iced tea. Ironically, for a while there, I was drinking White Russians. So I tend to like harder liquors. Oh, okay. You know, gin was like the first liquor I started out on, and then I ended up switching to like vodkas. So I'm really like, for me, I'm really into like vodka. But when I don't have vodka, I'm into maybe like a bourbon or a cognac, things like that is what I tend to drink. I done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve. Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. Like, legit, the only tequila that there's 2 tequilas that I can actually drink that do not get me sick. I cannot drink Patron at all. When I drink Patron, I get like really, really sick. I don't know what it is, but Patron makes me sick. But the 2 that I can drink is Jose Cuervo and the other is 1800. Those are the only like 2 tequilas I can actually stomach. I had Patron, like when I turned 21, I got Patron. It was gifted to me and it made me like really, really sick. And I was like, yeah, no, this is not for me. So the only tequilas I would drink is Jose Cuervo and 1800. No, he isn't. Ah, okay. And then low-key, a lot of the times too, those off-brand like liquors sometimes be good too. Like there was this one that I used to drink. It was like a blue vodka. It might be Blue View or something like that, and it was really, really good. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? That sounds really bad. That's because you're good with your fist. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. You're welcome. Anyway, I need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So I'll leave you two. In the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at the table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. I always used to have a spot whenever I went somewhere too. Oh, okay. Have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Should we move to other seats too? Nah, yours good. Okay then. So, how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one's a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. Oh, she's a Karen. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her and lose my current project for a minute of laughter. That might be worth it. You should ask Ready Set Hair about how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yeah, how do you usually deal with annoying clients? The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. Now that's one good lesson to learn for the day. The only thing I would say, now this is my thing, because I'm wondering if, as you see, you don't get to say anything. So I wonder at those points, are you supposed to, as the player, stop and be like, well, this is what I would do, so that it would fit into the story in a sense? It's almost like coffee. What's different about coffee talk that I'm starting to see and that I'm actually enjoying is that it's kind of like playing like a role-playing game. And, you know, like if you're a person who can't play with other people, this would be a good way to learn how to role-play. Because you're, you know, like how he just said, like, well, how do you deal with customers that you don't have to deal with your fist? And, you know, for me, I would have probably answered like, well, when I get a customer that's unruly and, of course, I can't, you know, get them what I'm telling you and I told you, I just politely ask them to leave. If they seem like they're distressed, then I might call for them a cab and, you know, have the cab come and pick them up so they can leave, you know. And then he's like, oh, now that's a good lesson to learn from the day, you know. So it kind of feels like you're supposed to actually legit answer the questions and then click on to keep the story going. At least to me, because there is no speaking parts for the barista. So it is a good way to get the player themselves to kind of interact with the game. Uh-oh. Your parents? Yes. So you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well. No. What did they say? A lot. Yeah, you're beating around the bush. Just come out with it. Uh-oh. They won't give us a chance at all. Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. I mean, but when you're... Uh-oh, she is really mad because her horns are glowing. You don't have to do this, you know. I mean, but if he loves you, then, I mean... They just need to get over it. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume. Yeah, because we all know that elves are like... and that's depicted in a lot of things. Elves are not very well with change. And that's putting it lightly. Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures. About our immortality. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. And welcome on into the stream. Hope you are having a fantastic night. Oh, I am doing good. Heel Harley. Sorry, I couldn't see the name, but welcome on into the stream. Hope you are well. Just a little bit about myself. I am Ready Set, and on my channel, I predominantly cover indie games. So 98% of the time, you will see indie games on my channel. Right now, I don't exactly have a current stream schedule, but I am leaning to probably doing Fridays and Saturdays at night. But I play all types of indie games, so if you're into indie games, you've come to the right place, because I play a variety of indie games. So we're currently checking out the demo for Coffee Talk here. About how even if I outlive you. And so what's going on here is Bailey's and Lua are boyfriend and girlfriend. He's an elf, she's a tiefling. And they both talk to their parents, and Bailey's just told Lua that he left his house, like he left his home. And she's like, well, what did they say? And so that's where we're in the middle of him telling her what his family or his parents said about her. What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a low. Oh, she's a succubus. I thought she was a tiefling, but she's a succubus. Okay. Well, no, because technically tieflings, I know tieflings, if they're blue and red, then they're of true, like, demonic, I believe. If that's the lore behind the tieflings. If they have red or blue skin, then they're, like, true, like, demonic. Like, they were made from two demons. But she's a succubus. Okay. That's exactly what they said. So this is it, then. No, don't break up, Lua! If you love him, you gotta fight for it, girl. Don't do that. The end of our relationship. It doesn't have to be. Right. You know our families will never agree. We can't just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. But why would you even want to do that? No, y'all shouldn't. No, they should just learn to accept you. Like, what? Like, no. Just accept them. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. Is that what happens? If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. Okay, Bailey's, hold on. Let me explain something to you, because it kind of seems like to me, Bailey's, that Lua don't want to be with you. And I get what she's saying, like, oh, your immortality, but I mean, if he loves you and you love him, then nothing should come between that. You know, because at the end of the day, you're not dating his family and he's not dating your family, you're dating each other. And eventually they'll come around, and if they don't, then at least you have each other. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. See, she was looking for a way out, Bailey. Just walk away. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. She really do love him, but she conflicted. can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait. Aw. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. I hope so too. Yeah, I hope everything work out for y'all. Do you have any alcohol? No, this is a coffee shop. Get out before you have to meet. I'm telling you, and I told you, this is a coffee shop. Even though we were talking about alcohol earlier, this is a coffee shop. That's a bummer. But you know who has good alcohol? Valhalla. You might want to go holla at that bar, Valhalla. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? That would be a tea. Green tea lattes, I'll take one. I was gonna say, yeah, that would be a tea. How do we make it? Green tea, milk. Green tea, milk. Are we putting art on this one too, buddy? We can do more latte art, why not? You made fun of my latte art the last time, though. I love this music, though. Yeah, no, that's not. I'm not gonna do the same thing twice. It really does. It really does. I do really enjoy kind of like the lo-fi aspect of the music. I have no idea what I'm drawing. Let's see. Maybe do that. Like, this soundtrack is really good. Because I need a lot to be able to draw. You know what? This kind of looks like a bird a bit. Or maybe it's a unicorn. I don't know. It's a rooster now. I have no idea what I just drew. But it works. Kind of. Looks like a birdie. Can I, like, put an eye there? Not really good at drawing, so... It's kind of like a birdie. Yeah, I'll say it looks like a bird. I am definitely not a drawer, but I figured because he asked for another latte earlier. Or no, I think we did a cappuccino earlier. And so I drew a tree with a bird in it, and he kind of criticized my work. He's probably going to criticize this one too, but this is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Not yet. I am not married yet. Yes, I do. I do have someone that I love, Baileys. I really do. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? Well, to be fair, Baileys, you can't help who you fall for. You know, I mean, when it happens, it just happens. You can if you try hard enough. At least that's what my old man said. Yeah, but again, if you love a person, it shouldn't matter who or whom they are. If you love that person, you love that person. And your old man's stupid. Like, he is really one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. Exactly. That is one thing that never changed in elf lore. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. Well, be careful. And remember, get a Zuber. You know, maybe you should get a Zuber if you get too sloshed. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Freya. Yes. You didn't write about them. Poor souls. You better not wrote about them. Yeah, I do feel bad for them. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up early than usual tomorrow. That's pretty early. Okay, you have a good night then. So we're probably gonna stop the gameplay here, because this is a demo, and this might be the end of the demo though. Oh, gingerbread coffee? That sounds good. But we're gonna stop the demo here, because we have been playing this for almost an hour. So we'll stop the demo here. And again, this is Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk is available on PC and macOS. You can pick this up through Steam, Humble Bundle, or GOG.com. It is also available on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. On the PC and Mac side of things, it goes for $12.99 USD. On the console side, it goes for $13.99 USD. There is free-to-play demos available on all platforms. The only platform I'm not sure about, well, there's two. Humble Bundle does not have a demo of it, and I believe the Nintendo Switch doesn't. But you can try the demo out on PlayStation 4, on Xbox One, GOG, and Steam, so you can try it before you buy it. And again, this one was produced by Togo Productions. Valhalla is a really, really good game. I enjoyed that one a lot too. Like if you like what you saw of Coffee Talk, I do recommend trying Valhalla too, because it's kind of the same thing, except for you're in a bar. So it's kind of the same gist of gameplay. So I do highly recommend Valhalla too, and I think that one's on PC as well as the Nintendo Switch. I don't think it's on the other consoles, but it's on Nintendo Switch and PC for sure. But I do recommend that one as well. But if you do like what you see of Coffee Talk, again, as I always tell you, even if you cannot purchase the game now, please go and wishlist the game on Steam. It does help the developers out a lot when you do wishlist games. When you wishlist a game, it can help the game end up in other people's recommendations. It can end up in the new and trendworthy, and if it gets enough sales, reviews, and wishlist, it can end up on the front page of Steam. So, especially when there's a free-to-play demo, because that even gives you the option to try before you buy it or try before you wishlist it. So, as I like to always say, when in doubt, wishlist it out.